Yeah, what took F earlier?
They are.
This has been fixed up a little bit. It was very accentuated just a moment ago as I watched this, and yeah, look in the mirror. The reverse camera. That's very attention-getting, isn't it? That's not foreign elements doing that. That's the Navy. As retarded as they are, and dangerous to the world's security, America's security, and everybody's health as well. They took off, and it's been rather repeatedly the past few days, and of course for years and years.
And do some intel for the world about what Scott Swift has in store for the world next.
You remember to make those videos of, they don't know all your makeup going in your pocket. You ask every Navy member, what do you know about America's hijacked lifelines, and you impersonating this handsome man here? And you get them screaming out. Well, you don't have to get them screaming out. You're on their side. You're asking them, and it's literally not allowed to focus. They're worried about beauty. Yours truly, and that, and I often use very good humor to get the truth out, to get the point across, as they calmly and patiently wait for you to go through the Great Wall of Chinese evil that involves the Navy since the 80s, and Air Force and Marine, Air Force and Army kind of folks. Sins of omission, you're not cleaning them up. But yeah, you bring me up in front of everything of the military. The ones, the lower level officers, those in private boots, they're going to be more likely to tell you what you need to know, whether they know it or not. And we can't have them with that coronavirus taking out even more folks with their next pandemic. So, what just ran out of here earlier, let me repeat that point from the video. I don't know if you got it. Ray and the Navy active in America's hijacked lifelines. You bring the phones off the Navy terrorist agents' hooks. And you try to call me with them on speakerphone. You ask them very casually, as one of them. Oh man, I can't believe that son of a bitch telling all that stuff about you, Swift, Berger, newest hire of the Navy. I can't believe he's doing that. So you can tell me, did the Navy start the coronavirus just being that retarded and inept? Same for with Ray. You find out where else he is actively conducting domestic espionage and terrorism. I feel very terrorized as chemicals from apartment down below. I'm going to have to sleep with the windows open tonight because of that. You get them screaming out what else they are doing besides being an active part in the world's hijacked lifelines. You print out, I hope to get the Biden 5 going soon. Oh, you can get the Biden 5 going, Biden 93 check. Hold it up. Print it out as a binder. Hold it up at photo ops. You ask the president-elect, why are you conducting religious hatred against a man in a wheelchair? Handicapped hatred. When else will my family's lifeline not be allowed to work because you're doing the exact same thing Trump did? It's still doing. You get them ringing the phones off of Biden's hooks, and Trump's hooks, and Ray's hooks, and of course Newsom's hooks. When else will my phone not be allowed to work? What's your part in it? post. And yeah, ask everybody. Lowest level government officials. Oh, not one comment yet about all this kind of mean stuff. Well, that's true stuff, but it's fire and brimstone this Sunday. Not one comment yet. That means the Navy's impersonator armies of impersonators. They are stealing mail left and right. They are being the devil left and right. Call them on that. Send a photo from Eagle Rock Boulevard. It won't focus. My phones don't focus anymore. Of not only this one, but the one in the bedroom. I'll show it real quick, then I got to process my videos. And design and imagery always distracts me from my pain. Oh, medical research being passed by with that right there. Smaller browner circles on the way out, doing a little genetic carpentry as the skyscraper son of the carpenter Mary. The lightning bolt Lord. Dad, the carpenter, worked on skyscrapers, Mom Mary Ann. On the son of carpenter Mary, I get to tell parables. And it might have had something to do with me putting Jerry Wolf and Chad Wolf on my Excel last night. Homeland Security, Chad Wolf is back that way. At least what I got when I Googled. You take a photo from here and you ask them, when else would my family's lifeline not be allowed to work? Wolf, because you're incredibly incompetent, a rich boy in a nice bought position. How are you profiting from being the devil, Chad and Jerry? And yeah, check out that Excel. It's got a few of those, and I do believe about 20 names have been removed. Frank Delacroix was one I believe was removed. I'll have to check. Jay Walker. And a whole lot of other folks. Make that video whatever you get when you don't get me. Pose. Takes just 5 minutes. And yes, use that GPS to find where Swift and Berger and Ray are disposing of America's mail for political, religious, and business purposes, financial purposes as well. Pose. Bring me up in front of everything. In government, soldiers, cops. They don't have to know that audio maker's going, and of course you erase it if you don't get anything good. Doing that intel for America. So do that. And for those of you who are going to have a whole lot of folks asking you stuff about the handsome bulk, I calmly and patiently waiting in the immaculate apartment, 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard. Apartment 409. Come see me. Let's get started. Yeah, truth is the best policy. That way you don't have to remember all your different lies. Berger, the Swift. I'll leave you with a quick parable. A concerned American is pointing out several Chads, several Bergers, several Swifts. He shows it at a civic organization. Perhaps it's some folks he knows. He says, this guy's over there on the East Coast, this guy's over there on the West Coast. Berger's, Swift is also out on the ocean. And he said, what about it? And he said, well, took the fingerprints from here, the East Coast, the West Coast, and Swift on that pink, a Navy vessel. And apparently there are 3 of them. It's organized crime needing to be pointed out. So get it pointed out. Oh, I saw it on while I was in the Good Samaritan Hospital, someone had their thumb removed, and they were talking in a documentary kind of thing. Toad juice, frog juice, and the thumb grew back. It sounded kind of bizarre to me, but whatever was on one of those stations and channels in June or July or August 2014, when I ended up in a wheelchair and lost 80 pounds in about 3 weeks, give or take. Get it on video. Traitors to their country, and I'm assuming that that thumb grew back with the same fingerprint. I'm sure there are all kinds of stuff that can be done. We can't just hide everything because Swift's got a secret that isn't in America's best interest. So you ask, when else will my phone not be allowed to work of Swift directly, and Berger and all soldiers? What do you know about that? That seems odd. That man's asking for do you know about, I've watched some documentaries of impersonators of that handsome bald guy in a wheelchair. What do you know about that? And yeah, they don't have to know that audio maker's going in your pocket. And for some of you out there, yeah, that's your resume. Get it out there and expose what is a threat to the world's health. Folks running out of control with dangerous ethics. And yeah, any of you who know those, street cameras and such, whatever, came running out of here late morning, probably last night as well. Sounded like a herd of buffalo clearing out of down below. In particular, they've been a lot quieter, and that's great, but it also means that those that are keeping it quiet are conducting, as I heard someone from that apartment over somewhere near, maybe down below, or could have even been on the roof, I guess, military grade chemicals on site.